Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live streaming of the match between Newfoundland Tigers and NL Hurricanes. NL Tigers is batting first, and they are one for no loss in the first over. Mubassir and Manik opening, and Basim leading the attack for Hurricanes. And I have Zohair Sayed with me in the commentary box. Hello, sir.
Hello, everyone. It's a rainy day, but still everybody is enthusiastic to play, and hopefully it's not going to rain too hard, and we're going to have a result-oriented match. So Manik on strike, and that's a white ball. Manik is going to take his time. He never rushes to work things. He takes his time, and then once he settles, he can play. He can play, and he can score runs for his team.
Yep. Left arm fast bowler to left arm Manik Arora. That'll be a natural angle for the bowler. So let's see if he can capitalize on it.
Oh,
Good
well
ball
played.
and well played. The running between the wickets is the strong suit of NL Tigers. They do not waste any time.
So you can never underestimate Hurricanes. They have a fighting squad.
Left arm fast bowler to left arm Manik Arora. That'll be natural angle. Oh, I was just checking the audio.
Okay. So the conditions are wet, and as compared to the morning match, it's pretty windy right now.
Extras have been a problem for the bowlers in the early overs.
Yes, well, they have to keep the ball dry.
Oh,
And
that's
is that a
close.
run out? No, I think he was in.
That was good fielding. Good throw back to the keeper, and well done in the end.
So Mubassir is facing. And a good ball, well played though.
That would
Over
have
the
been a
inner
wide.
circle.
That would have been a wide if the batsman didn't nudge on it. But 2 runs in the end.
So as we can see, the projected score is showing 120, 140 right now. And I think if Tiger put on something around 150, 160, Hurricanes will need to put on a show in order to chase it down.
Yep. The only difference between the two teams is Tigers like to.
Oh, that's
take
up in
charge.
the air. Is that a chance? No. It was a little away from the fielder.
Another double.
And another double.
So Tigers are 8 for no loss in the first over. Mubassir on 5 and Manik on 1. So as I was saying, the difference between the two sides is Tigers like to take charge in the beginning of the innings, whereas Hurricanes like to play steady.
Yeah.
Like to take
Singles
and doubles in the beginning of the innings. So let's see if Tigers can continue what they have been doing in the previous matches of the previous seasons. Obviously, they're playing their first T20 match this season.
Mm-hmm.
The season has been affected by rain for the last couple of weeks.
True that, Abdullah. Tigers, I think they're missing a few of their key players, and Manik is a big wicket for Hurricanes. So if they take Manik right now, they'll be in the game, and they can bowl out Tigers around 120 because Manik has been the backbone for this team, and Hurricanes are going to go after it. So Arnab is going to bowl the second over.
Steaming in from the SPCA end to Manik Arora. I think as a fielding side, fielding in these conditions gets really difficult.
Oh, definitely, Abdullah. The grass hasn't been mowed, and it's pretty wet outside, and there's always a chance of injury. So always when the weather is like this, it gives a little edge to the batting side. So they can run between the wickets. Arnab bowling his second ball. And a fuller one played toward the onside. And I think they're not going to take any risk. They'll settle for a single.
It's a slow outfield, and that's what the batsmen have to keep in mind. It's not going to be fours that easy.
True that,
If
Abdullah.
you need boundaries, you need to hit it in the air.
I think with the wind and the rain, Tigers, they're not going to take any risk. They're going to play ground shots, and they're going to run between the wickets to put up a good start.
The intent is there. Mubassir has been hitting hard. I think that's been the message. Oh, that's a beamer.
full toss and well
That's
played.
a beamer and well played by Mubassir. Is that a four? Yes, it is.
An umpire should give him a warning.
Yeah, that was a beamer. That was a nasty one. Obviously, it wasn't intended by the bowler, but wet conditions, the ball might have slipped his hand, and Mubassir made the most of it. Instead of ducking down, he charged. He pulled it for a four.
An important message for batsmen, especially, they should wear their helmets. Shouldn't take any risks. So this is going to be a free hit now, and let's see if Mubassir can capitalize on it. Another full toss, but straight to the fielder on the offside.
Chance missed. I haven't seen much of Mubassir playing, but that's a good start.
Well played towards the offside and to the same fielder. Good throw. And well stopped by the keeper.
Tigers missing Ali Raza in the opening slot, but Mubassir making the most of the chance that he's got.
Oh, well played. Over covers, and that should be a comfortable 2. Let's see if they would go for 3. No, they'll settle for 2. Well played by Mubassir. So as we can see, the fielder, he's trying up the ball, and they would have to do it before every single ball.
Yeah, this was expected.
Yeah.
Moisture was gonna make it difficult for the bowler to have a good grip on the ball.
True.
It's not easy for the batsman as well.
Yeah, in the condition like this, it seems like the ball is coming on slow, but it's really not. Once the ball bounces, it skids in, and batsman has to be extra careful when playing in condition like this.
End of the over. Tigers 16 for no loss. Mubassir on 11 and Manik on 2.
So Manik took another single and Mubassir is back on strike. So Abdullah, I'm loving the enthusiasm for both the teams. In such conditions, they both agreed to play.
Yeah, I had a word with the Tigers captain Indranil before the match, and I said, "Are you willing to play in the drizzle?" And he's like, he's gonna play no matter what. They haven't had a
Oh, is that a chance?
wrong end.
Oh, wrong end.
I think he should
Yes.
have gone for the bowler's end, and that would have been trouble.
Yes. They should communicate better.
Manik apologizing to Mubassir. Obviously, it was Manik's call, but sent back at the right time. So as I was saying, I was talking to Indranil, and since they haven't had a single T20 match this season, they were pretty enthusiastic and they wanted to play. I spoke to JT; he was pretty enthusiastic about the match as well. So Sadman from Hurricanes, he was mowing the grass as much as he could before the start of the play. So
Amazing.
yes, I could tell they were itching to be on the ground. Oh,
Oh,
that's
that
a
was
good
a good one.
delivery. Sadman has been a trump card for Hurricanes this season. He's been amongst the wickets.
And that was a good ball. Balled on a good length. And Mubassir completely missed it.
Good job on the fielders on helping to dry the ball after every delivery because
Hmm.
that's what's required.
Well
That's a
balled.
good shot.
And that's a good shot.
A slow outfield to be blamed. Otherwise, they're missing out on a couple of runs each shot.
I totally agree, Abdullah. That was well played towards the cover. And the bowler is letting the batsman free his arms.
There was a short run. Have you noticed that's been a big problem this season for short runs?
Hmm. Yep, something to keep in
Another
mind.
beamer.
And that landed in no man's land.
Obviously, that was a high full toss. I wouldn't call it a beamer.
Hmm.
I beg your pardon.
So Manik is going to face the free hit. Let's see if he can take advantage of this. So still, Abdullah, it's pretty windy. We're sitting in the commentary box, and
You could feel the wind.
and I could feel the wind. So I can't imagine what how players are surviving this. But again,
You gotta get used to these conditions if you want to play cricket in Newfoundland.
100%.
Last season, I was getting sunburnt every match,
Yeah,
and this season, there's barely any sun out.
that is true. So Manik, I think he just need to tie his laces or something. No, just checking something with the leg umpire, and he's ready to face the free hit.
As the ends were changed, so now the bowling side can have a field change as well. Sadman to Manik. That's another high full toss. Will that be given another no ball?
Yeah, we would have to wait. It did seem like a no ball.
From naked eye, it was above waist high.
Yeah, but the
And I
umpire
think
disagrees.
the umpire has confirmed to the batsman that it hasn't been called a no ball, as the umpire believed the ball was dipping. But 2 runs added. Expensive over so far.
Oh, well bowled.
Well ball, Sadman.
and a good take from the keeper.
But wide called.
Yeah, from our end, it did seem like a good one, but
The baller, the baller is not happy as well. But umpire's call is the last call. The board has been pretty obvious about how they're going to deal with your displeasure with the umpire's decisions. You have to respect what the umpire is saying.
Oh,
and that's a beautiful shot.
Played. Beautifully played.
Again, slow outfield is to be blamed today, but that shot deserved a 4. Cool.
So another over done. 3 overs, 24 for no lost. I think Newfoundland is probably the only spot in Canada where you would play in such conditions. Usually, when the conditions are like this, the matches are called off. And I think that the umpires, they're having a discussion whether they should have a little pause in between and then continue on.
Well, if they plan on continuing on, then I guess they should just keep on playing because this is how it's going to be for the rest of the day.
So Indranil is going in field to have a discussion with the umpire.
Well,
So Abdullah, it was raining, but in just last 5 minutes, it has gotten a bit heavy.
uh-huh.
And what do you think? Is it going to stay like this, or is it going to get better? Do you think the match will be continued on or not? What do you think?
I think the play is going to get halted multiple times because of the weather forecast. It's going to stay like this for the rest of the day.
And the wind in between is also making the job harder.
I guess the umpires and the captains would want to have as much play as possible so that when they do have a reserve day,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have to have the full match. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but
Because it's going to be resumed from where it's going to be halted, right?
but it seems like we're gonna have a lot of days like this, and we're not gonna have that many reserve days.
Mm-hmm.
If every match gets stopped and be okay, so it seems like they're going to continue.
Yeah, they have decided to play on. It even can't be easy for the batsman also because you have batted in these conditions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not easy. It's not just how you bat; it's because how you view the ball as well.
Exactly, but I still would give a little advantage to the batsman because the bowlers, they cannot grip the ball. The fielding conditions are not as easy, and the batsmen can take runs in between the wickets. Obviously, they're not going to hit a lot of 4s and 6s, but they can run between the wickets and put a good total. But the disadvantage in such weather goes toward the bowlers. That's what I believe. Because if the bowler bowls, he really depends on his field setup. And when the conditions are like this, and the fielders, they're slipping away, and just because of misfield, the batsman takes an extra run, the bowler gets more pressurized. So as of now, they have decided to play on, and hopefully the weather might get a little better. Let's pray. That's all we got.
It seems like Hurricanes are hesitant to continue. They are still having a chat within themselves.
It's the wind, my friend. It's the wind.
Sheer enthusiasm by the Tigers from their dugout. The support is always there. The spin
Oh.
is into the attack.
And for the right reasons. Obviously, the fast bowlers, they didn't have that much control over their bowling because of the weather. So it's a good idea to introduce spin at this point. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. But I know Manik, he can be very lethal against spin.
Shakib has been another trump card for Hurricanes this season and their previous season also. He is always amongst the wickets. So let's see what we have in bag. Shakib bowling from the SPC end to Manik, and well played for a single.
So Mabasser is on strike, 13 of 14 balls. Well balled, a bit fuller, and see, the bat just slipped out of his hand. And for obvious reasons, why? It's not only hard to grip the ball, it's also hard to grip the bat. What do you think, Abdullah?
Yep, as you could see, Mubassir was wiping his gloves with his shirt, so it is difficult. Yep, and he did dive earlier too, so I guess the gloves were touching the ground and they did get a little moist. Good shot, but no run. So Zuhair, what do you think is a good total in these conditions? Because there is no good total on this pitch. But what do you think is a good total for Tigers to defend on this?
Oh, same thing. I would answer that, but the same thing happened with Manik. Now, the bat was in the air, and some funny scenes.
That can't be comfortable. I can't imagine being a batsman right now playing in the middle in these conditions where I'm even unable to grab the bat.
And you can see the frustration on Manik's face.
Yeah, he's played 9 deliveries, and it's pretty unusual for him to be on 7 after 9 on a T20 match. It must be frustrating.
Yeah, so as you were saying, I think 160 would be a good total. And the kind of bowling attack Tiger has, I think they won't have a problem stopping Hurricanes to chase it. So
I think if
another
there's
double.
a required run rate of 7.5, then Hurricanes have a good chance. Even they were on the way chasing a good target against Wolves, but then they lost a few wickets where their chase was halted. But if they have 150, 145, 150 to chase, they have a good chance. What do you think?
Yes, I would agree, but you also have to keep the Tiger bowling attack in mind. Tiger has a very good bowling attack, and I think even if they're only defending a total of 150, 160. गर्मी हो गई है, बंद कर दे भाई.
End of the fourth over, and Tigers are 29 for no loss. They are comfortably placed on their way for a decent target. Projected score of 145. Even if they could reach 145, 150, as I said, Hurricanes have a good chance of chasing it, but given the conditions, it might be difficult for them to bat as well.
See, Hurricane relies on single and doubles a lot. So if they can hold their nerves, and if they're only chasing a total of 145, 150, there is a good chance they might achieve it. But as I said, Tigers bowling attack, they have a lot of options, and I think that the score 145 should be a competitive one, and Hurricanes would need to put in a lot of effort to chase it down in these conditions. So Mabasser is facing now. He has made 14 of 15 so far. Seems like he has settled in. And it's very important in T20 when you get a score around 15 to 20, you cannot just stop there. Now you're set. You should go for another 30 or 40 at least.
Quick one by Ifat, straight to the fielder.
Took a little room, but only played it towards the onside for a single.
I like Mubasser's intent. He's charging. He's trying to play that aggressor role while Manek is settling down.
Mhm.
So I kind of like the intent that he's putting in. Even though he's just scored 15 of 17 deliveries, but
Mhm.
Tigers is scoring more than six, more than run a ball. That's the hour. That's the need of the hour.
So if it is not trying to spin the ball too much, he's just bowling quick and on wickets. Oh, well played by
That's a
Manek.
brilliant shot.
Should be another comfortable two.
That should have been a comfortable four.
Yes. In dry conditions, obviously. Good. So Hurricanes have a fielder on extra cover because Manik, he can slash the ball toward the offside, and Hurricanes have kept protection there.
They even have a fielder on long on, which is one of the strong areas of Manik. He likes to play down the ground. And
Short
that's a
one.
brilliant shot. Will that be a boundary? It just landed and stopped where it was.
But that was, oh, I think that is a four.
That has been given as a four.
That was well played from Manik. A short one, and he did not waste any time. He was quickly in the position to play that stroke.
Brilliant. You let Manik be comfortable in the middle, he will capitalize on it 9 out of 10 times. Will today be one of those days? We'll have to find out. That's a very good ball. Didn't give Manik any room at all, and that was the only option he had, was to defend right into the hands of the bowler. 5 gone. Newfoundland Tigers, 36 for no loss. Shakir Ruhul bowling his second over from the SPCA end and bowls a wide.
That wasn't timed well, but still played in the outer circle for another single. Manik is back on strike. Abdullah, you have to appreciate the spirit for both teams playing in a condition like this. And, everybody waits for this time, wait for this league to start. And I can see Tiger Dugout. Everybody's there supporting their team. Oh, that's bold. They have gotten a big wicket. Shakib strikes for Hurricanes. And it seems like Manik did not wait for the ball. And he just swung a little early, clipping off the leg stump. Manik seems disappointed. He thought he was in control, and he should have defended that ball. But Hurricane strikes, and they can put more pressure on Tigers from here on.
Yeah, Manik went down the wicket, tried to hit a big one down the ground or over deep mid wicket, but Shakib Ruhul was smart. Gets the big fish.
And that's the advantage for bowlers right now, because, and especially for spinners, if they bowl a faster one, the ball skids and comes in really fast. And if they bowl a slower one, the ball stops. And the batsman thinks it's going to skid again and come in, but it doesn't. And that's exactly what happened with Manik. He thought he had the shot under control, but he swung the bat a bit early. And Hurricanes are happy that they've gotten the breakthrough. So the new batsman in is Imran. He has been part of Tigers for a lot of years, and he always comes in bat and at number 3. He can be lethal as well if he's given the chance. So the bowler should keep his bowling in line and ball wicket to wicket to make sure they put pressure on the new batsman.
It's a big chance for Tigers, for Hurricanes, I beg your pardon, to put pressure on Tigers. New batsman in. He's going to take a little while to settle down. Manik played a few deliveries before he was ready to play big innings. But since he's back in the pavilion, Imran will have to play a major role. But obviously, he's going to need a few deliveries to settle in and another chance for Hurricanes to get another wicket.
Oh, that was a good one. So seems like Shakib got control, and he's bowling in the right areas. And well, I knew Abdullah spinners are going to have advantage in such conditions.
Yeah, that was smart from Wahid to introduce his spinners early on into the power play. And they did get him what they wanted, a wicket, and that too of Manik.
Another flighted one, well played by Imran.
That should have been stopped. That wasn't a signal. You shouldn't give easy singles like that because Imran is off the strike now, and that takes the pressure off of him. That was straight to the into the hands of the fielder, but he misfielded, which costed his team a run.
A quick one from Shakib, and that's the end of the over.
The run rate has significantly dropped. It was 7.5 a couple of overs ago, and good comeback by Hurricanes so far. At the end of 6 overs, is 40 for one. Hurricanes have used a lot of bowlers already. It's just the power play.
Okay, it seems like there's a little break, and new wickets are being brought in.
No, that's not new wicket. I think they're going to use it to
Oh.
clean off the carpet.
Mm-hmm. So now that everybody's taking a break, we're going to take a break of a minute so we can have a private chit chat. So, welcome back, everyone. The power play is done, and we can see fielders outside the circle for more protection. And I think at this stage, Mabasser and Imran, they'll try to build up a partnership. They're not going to take any risks, hopefully. And the best plan would be to play ground shots and go for singles and doubles. So Imran is going to face now. And Naheen, the leg spinner, he has been brought into the attack. Again, the Hurricanes believe that the spinners can do the job for them. Imran checking the field.
Do you think they should start taking charge now or they should wait?
Oh, that was a good ball. And I think because of height, the umpire did not give it out.
Was it outside off stump as well? Do you think?
No, that was in line, but the height was the issue. But that was a good ball from Naheen.
He is quicker through the air. He deceives not just with his spin, he bowls quick as well. He's got a bit of Zuhair Sayyid in him.
No, Naheen, he's his own talent. And he played with Tigers, he played with the RC, and this year he has joined Hurricanes. Another good ball. This time Imran defended it well.
So as I was asking you, Zuhair, should Tigers start taking charge now?
I would
as the power
say
play is over, and
even if they take charge, they're not going to go for a lot of 6 or 4s. I would say for now, for at least 2-3 overs, they should go for single and doubles, settle in, and just because they have lost Manik, if they lose another wicket right now because of taking any risks, that will put load on Tigers. So I would say they should build a partnership. They can start slow, but taking risks at this point.
what do you think the message was from the wicketkeeper to the bowler?
I can't say anything, man.
He had a little word. He had a little whisper in the leggie's ear. Let's see what the leggie's got.
And another good one, and well played.
Oh, Mabasser is down. And Imran sends him back, and rightly so. That was a risky one.
Naheen has been bowling in the right areas. The batsmen, they're trying to free their arms, but just because he's bowling wicket to wicket, they have to play with straight bat. And because of that, every shot that is being hit goes right toward the fielder. A little quicker through the air and went right toward the fielder. So as you can see, Abdullah, spinners, I think that's their day today. And Hurricanes, they do have a few options. Don't know about Tigers. I think Tigers, they're going to rely on their fast bowlers. I don't know if they have a spin option. They do have a leg spinner. He can play a crucial role. They have Junaid. Is Junaid playing today?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they have Junaid as well.
And that's a maiden over. A maiden over at this point in the innings in a T20 match. Brilliant. Well bowled, Naheen. End of the over. At the end of the 7th, Tigers are 40 for 1.
Yes, you were asking me if Tigers should take any charge right now. So just because the spinners are bowling, they shouldn't take any risks. And all they should do is go for like singles and doubles and slowly start to build their partnership.
Yeah, I think every spinner's mouth would be salivating today as they have been pretty successful. Wajid Ali earlier, he had a pretty Successful couple of overs.
Yes, Abdullah, you're right.
Similar conditions.
So Shakib is back in action. A quicker
Oh,
one,
that's
and that's
that's
bowled.
gone. That's gone. That's
As I was saying, they should take their time. They shouldn't take any charge. And just because they lost Manik, they should try to build up a partnership. But Mubassir, he went the other way.
that
That was a
was
quicker one in the air, and he just went right after it. He just wanted to hit a six.
that's what his intention was. He was sent in to go and hit, but Shakib was too good for him. He's been bowling quick. He's been bowling wicket to wicket, and he's getting results. Two two wickets for Shakib in his third over for 9 runs, and Tigers 40 for two in their eighth. JT is going to be the next batsman.
So JD is a kind of batsman who can come in, make a quick 40 runs or 40 balls, and would help his team. He doesn't take any risks, and that's what Tiger's plan should have been. But Mubassir, he just wanted to go for a six, I guess, and threw away his wicket. But credit to the bowler as well. He was quicker in the air, and he beat the batsman completely.
I think Mubassir did his job. Mubassir was sent in to anchor for Manik, but he was the aggressor. So I think he did his little cameo, and that's what was required of him.
So, what do you think of the life? Tiger loses another wicket here. Do you think Hurricanes would try to wrap things up quicker,
The
or
For
do they?
Tigers, they have it has happened in the past as well. The Tigers had a little collapse in the early on in their innings, but there's always someone in the middle order or the lower order who comes in and chips in with a quick fire 30, 40 runs and takes his team to a decent total. And their bowling lineup has been pretty successful in defending even smaller totals. So, yes, I think if another wicket goes down now, then Tigers might be in trouble. But if Shakib and Nahid keep bowling the way they are, I don't think it's going to be easy for Tigers to score runs.
A little slower in the air this time, and Junaid, he clears the inner circle. They're not going to go for another run.
Slippery out there.
So Imran is back on strike. He's a bit of aggressor too. He likes to go after bowlers, but in this condition, he's going to take his time. Play towards long off for another single. And this is what Tiger should do. Just, rotate the strike at this point.
I think the couple of deliveries that Junaid has played, I think he's going to play his natural game, which is a little aggressive. He's going to try to play aggressive. So I don't know what the message from the dugout is: go and hit or stay till the 20th over. Can't really say. But yes, he is. He is trying to be the aggressor right now and playing dangerously, living dangerously.
A bit slower in the air. And the fielders, they're standing right on the circle and gave away a single. And I think at this point, when they know Tigers are going to rotate the strike, they should bring the fielders closer to the batsman so they can stop easy singles.
It's in the air, and there was no fielder.
So Nahin is back in action.
It's in the air, and there was no fielder. See?
Oh, that's an overthrow, and they're going for another run.
Imran wanted the third, but refused by JT. Another overthrow. A little fumble in the field. A comedy of errors.
Nahin is not happy about it. He's bowling well and seeing those extra.
Yeah, last thing you need is overthrows.
Another good one from Nahin. It's an appeal, and it seems like it was going toward the leg stump. And umpire has given not out.
I think he had the umpire is telling the bowler that there was a bit of bat involved.
Mm-hmm.
But Nahin is bowling brilliantly, so here he's hasn't given any loose ball yet, and he's into his end of his second over now.
A bit short. And Tiger is going for another single. Let's see if there's another overthrow, but this time they had backup. Well bowled. And this time the fielder was quick, coming onto the ball and stopped a single. So it's nine overs ball, 50 for 2. As we can see, a partnership of 15 and 16. Those were the big one from Tiger.
The run rate has dropped below 6 now. Have a little drinks break. So there's going to be a break in the commentary box as well. So after 9 overs, Tigers are 50 for 2. Ifat bowling from the SPCA end.
That was a good throw. But Junaid, he was comfortably in.
We have Fahad with us in the commentary box.
Hello guys, hello.
So Fahad, what is the defendable total in your mind as coming from the dugout? What do you think is a good defendable total for your team?
From the looks of it, it looks like the outfield is very slow today, and also the pitch is doing a lot for the bowlers. So I would say anything above the 120 mark looks like a defendable score, given that we have a decent bowling attack. So I think 120 or anything above 120 should be a defendable score.
So what's the message to the batsman in the middle from the dugout?
For now, it would be to keep your wickets and just respect the good balls, hit the bad balls. Just stick to the basics.
Right.
Nothing extraordinary needed today.
So a quicker one from Ifat, and that is up in there. Is that a chance? Oh, that's dropped. Junaid has been dropped on the towards the long on. That was a good chance, and I'm not really sure why would Junaid play that in the air. He knows that he just came in. He shouldn't be taking any risks. Should look for single and doubles, but he was lucky that he's still there.
You know the ball is heavy now, so it becomes tough for us to hit the ball in the air. So batsmen should really save their wicket and just keep rotating like just they're doing right now.
I think that's what the message has been given to JT, because since the first ball that he's been in the middle, he has tried to be the aggressor, but the conditions are tough and it hasn't been easy goings.
And when the ball is wet, it's not that easy to hit a 6 or even a 4.
Exactly. And visibility is also an issue because it's actually raining and the water is getting in your eyes as well.
Yes. Was that a no ball? Or
That
wasn't
was a
given?
wide.
Wasn't given a no ball. It was another full toss by Ifat.
So they actually have to be careful because two of their bowlers already bowled beamers
Right.
to the batsmen, so both of them got warnings. So the ball clipping out of the bowler's hand,
Yes.
which is why that's happening.
Yes. I think yes. Arnab had a beamer earlier as well.
Yep.
A quicker one as well, and I think that is a wide, and it's been called a wide.
So JT has decided that he's going to take charge now. He has been playing aggressive since ball one, but now it's connecting well. Not just boundaries, he's even running well now. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Zohair?
So Junaid, he is quickly on to 17 of just 18 balls. He has hit a 4 just now, and Tiger is off to 76 for 2 wickets lost in 12 overs. So I'd say another 50 runs, and if they have a total of 120, I think Tiger should it should be easy for them to defend it. So it seems like Nahin is coming back into the bowling attack.
Yeah, he has been the most successful bowler for Hurricanes tonight. Excuse me.
As you can see, Imran, he has done pretty well. He's just staying there with Junaid, rotating the strike. And Junaid is pretty much going after everything right now.
Oh,
That was well bowled. It was kept a little low. The ball went right under Junaid's bat. Well played toward the covers, but straight to the fielder.
good over so far by Nahin. 3 dots.
Seems like Junaid is going to charge, and that was a flighted one, and they're going to go for another double. Good running between the wickets from Tigers. A thumbs up from Imran. So as you can see, the bat has left Junaid's gloves one more time.
It's the hat trick of
The bat slipping away.
End of the over. 79 for 2 at the end of 13th over.
So everybody's going for a little drinks break. So Abdullah, 13 over, 79 for 2. And the projected score is 122. After losing Manek and another quick wicket, I think Tiger came back well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. They are very comfortably placed on 79 for 2 with 7 overs to go. If they keep playing the way they are, I think they can end up with way more than just 122. They can go to 135.
Mm-hmm.
And anything above 130 on this wicket will be very tricky. I was thinking it's going to be the other way around, but no. The spinners are doing the job, and as Fahad just mentioned, they have a new spinner, Ashraful, and JT himself, and the leg break, I forgot his name.
Rifat.
Rifat.
Yes.
Yeah, Rifat.
So they have 3 spin options as well, and Tigers are going to use them. As we can see, the umpires are trying to dry out the wicket.
Hats off to Prab and Amandeep. This is the third time I've seen them do this. Even when they were playing with their own match last week,
Mm-hmm.
and then yesterday, today.
Yeah, they have been umpiring since 9 in the morning.
Yep. So full marks to the dedication, not of just the players, but of the officials as well. Well done. Excellent. So we are back after a short drinks break after cleaning off the pitch. And with me in the commentary box, I still have Zohair Sayed. And good shot right after the break. And another double taken by JT and Imran. Pretty comfortable between the wickets. The communication has been pretty good between the two as well.
Well, anytime Tiger loses early wickets, Junaid is always there to rescue, and he has done the same today.
As I said, there is always someone in the middle for Tigers who comes in and chips in. Oh, that should have been attempted. Why was that catch not attempted?
Well, with
I
the
think there
wind
was a chance.
and yeah, with the wind and the drizzle, obviously it affects the vision as well. It seems like the fielder, he didn't see the ball clearly and never even tried to go underneath it. It doesn't seem like that in the camera or wherever you're watching from, but as we can see, the conditions are pretty tough, especially for fielders.
I think it's only possible for us to continue playing in this weather is because we are playing on this pitch. But if we were playing on turf, we wouldn't have been able to continue.
Yeah, if Newfoundland has a turf wicket, we would hardly have any league.
Oh,
Oh, that was an odd delivery.
another almost a beamer. Can't blame the bowlers at all. The ball is not gripping. It was difficult earlier too, but the rain has gotten harder.
JT, another single toward the onside. Imran is 14 of 22 balls. He has also played a crucial role here with Junaid. A flick toward the onside for another single. And that's the end of the over.
I love how both the batsmen have kept themselves busy since they've started to build a partnership together. They have scored at a brisk rate, courtesy of Junaid's little cameo. Running between the wickets have been phenomenal. The umpires having a look at the ball. 14 overs gone, 87 for 2 Tigers.
So Nahan is coming back to bowl his final over, I guess.
Yep.
Yep, that's his fourth. He has been very economical today. Didn't give any extra runs. So Junaid is back on strike. And let's see what he has in back for us.
I love how Imran has been a good support for Junaid. He has, as soon as he would get a strike, he would get off strike, get Junaid on strike, so that Junaid can be the aggressor. And I like that approach. Whereas Hurricanes, they are sticking to the plan. They have stuck to their spinners, and it is somewhat working out for them. Both the teams are at, I would say the match is at a neutral position. No one is dominant as of yet. They're both playing good cricket.
That's a 50-run partnership between Imran and Junaid of only 45 balls.
Given the conditions, that is as good as scoring in 30 balls.
Rain is getting a bit heavier now. A short one, and that was inside edge. Missed the wickets. And I'd say Junaid was a bit lucky there. Got off strike, and Imran is back on strike.
So play has been stopped due to rain. and so are the commentators gonna take a break. We will be back when the play starts again. See you then. Ta-ta.